Everybody? Hey, Jay Nolan here. I'm joined by the fabulous Lilly Wang. And we just decided to come on, chat a little bit, going across our different platforms to really get the word out. We've been working on things for a long time. I had an opportunity to meet Lilly last year on Clubhouse, the phenomenal app Clubhouse. If you haven't heard about Clubhouse, you've got to get plugged in. That's where you can just really share your experiences, and you do so with your voice. All you're using is your voice. There's no video. So like right here where we're coming in live streaming to multiple platforms, where you're seeing us, but what we love most about the Clubhouse is it lets your personality fully come out. I mean, Lilly, what's been your experience with Clubhouse? How has it helped you? How did you hear about it? Where do you think it's taken you, us, and what we're doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Clubhouse, I was on it last year. I actually haven't been on it forever. And the fact that you and I are going to be on it this Monday, I think is phenomenal. So you have to join us on Monday. But Clubhouse is really, really great because it's who you are in its raw form, in its authentic form right then and there. There's no platitudes. There's no how do I look. There's just you got your mic and you get to be yourself. And for me personally, that was a really huge deal because I got social media pretty late. I got Instagram about 3 years ago. I only started using it 2 years ago, and all these photos and all the constant sharing of images felt like a lot. So Clubhouse was different, yeah, because now I didn't have to worry about like looks or anything. I could just speak, and I think that's the same for any one of you, right? You get on Clubhouse, you get to hear people in their raw form, and you get to share in your raw form. And that's what human communication and relationships is all about. It's just being who you truly are in that live time.
Totally, man. And the things that people will say when the camera's not on them, to me, it's just blown me away. Now there's millions of people that have joined the app. I heard about it in December of 2020, and it just blazed. I mean, the whole 2021 was so awesome that you got to meet so many different people. It was just crazy. But I know that you and I are about to dive in. Our subject on Monday is going to be quantum goal setting. And I know that when we talked about that, that's really been like a fabric of your teaching, your training. When you hear the words quantum goal setting, what does Lilly Wang, what does she has to say about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, quantum goal setting is all about setting goals from the perspective and using the tools of quantum science, right? So if you're listening and watching right now, you've probably heard of the law of attraction, right? You've probably heard of the laws of the universe, yeah. And you've probably heard of manifesting and vision boards and goal setting and all that good stuff. But if some part of you feels like something's missing, like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, or it's working for him or her, but why not in this case for me, and so on. Quantum goal setting is all about the fact that the universe does operate with laws, okay? And these laws are consistent and they're always in operation, always. So if somebody, yourself, myself, any person, if you feel like you're not getting results from these books, right, from these YouTube videos or podcasts, all these are good things, but if you feel like you're not getting results, it's simply because you don't fully have the knowledge and the tools yet. And so quantum goal setting is all about, hey, these are the tools, this is the knowledge, this is the science behind it. And I want to show you the actual science behind the law of attraction. Once you truly start understanding that, you will consistently get the results or closer to the results that you've always wanted.
Yeah, it's awesome, man, to be able to have scientific methods. A lot of folks want exacts. Well, there are exacts. We utilize a foundation coming from Wallace D. Wattles, the Science of Getting Rich. What's so a trip about that is that book was written in 1910.
Yeah.
And most people have focused on Think and Grow Rich, which came around 1937. So we're talking about almost, there it is right there. It's a powerhouse book. And we actually, our publishing company came out with our own version and we demasculined it. So what do you mean, demasculine? Well, we made it more broad to attract both men and women. 1910, it was really a male-dominated society. There's so many women that are really taking advantage of what's happening with home-based business, with the internet, with social media, with being able to have a voice and really bring that bridge together. So the science of getting rich as a science to becoming better, not just with your finances, but I found, Lilly, that the science of getting rich is about richening you when it comes to your social, your emotional, your mental, your physical, your spiritual, these other pillars of life that most people really don't understand how important that is when it comes to that leading to a better financial life. What do you have to say about that, Lilly?
Oh, I love it so much. Hey, if you're watching right now, or if you're watching the replay and you're enjoying this, would you do me a favor? Type yes in the chats to let me know, let myself and Jay know that you're enjoying this. And yeah, Jay, absolutely. These are foundational pillars to leading a good life. And money is just like other things are energy as well. We work on our energy and the money will come. Right? And it's exactly what you said. We work on our foundational pillars, the emotional side of life, the social relational side of life, right? The integrity aspect, the physical side, do all the work, have the work ethic, be consistent, and all of these things. And that uplifts our energy to a certain vibrational level. And since money is energy as well, and money is good energy because it affords us freedom, right? Freedom of choice, right? Yeah. Nice things that don't fall apart, like the ability to do things and meet people and so on. So the money will be a vibrational match to the good energy. So good begets good. But first, we got to be willing to do the work. We got to be willing to uplift our energy, change our vibration. And that starts at the level of thought, which is why you're so incredible at it, which is why we're having this clubhouse room on Monday.
This clubhouse room, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York, Miami time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do one on Monday. We're going to turn around and do another one on Wednesday. So we're going to try to be consistent for several weeks on Monday and Wednesdays, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, to keep bringing you different topics, different subjects, everything that I do. And I know that Lilly really resonates with this as well, is based upon subconscious thought. If we can get mastery of our subconscious mind, we can get mastery of our life. You are what your subconscious mind pushes you to be. Well, the challenge with that is from 0 to 7, ages 0 to 7, that's when the most predominant part of our subconscious mind was formed. The challenge that we have is we had no say-so, no input on what happened to us from 0 to 7. So what I love about what Lilly does on a daily basis, this is why we're dialing her up on our incredible new mentor platform that we will be announcing soon, is because she daily works with people from different parts of the world, and she's able to help them calibrate and get mastery of their subconscious mind. Because my belief is, until your subconscious mind believes you can do what you want to do, you won't do it. So that's a very important thing to think about. What are the things you want to do? Like right now, if you're listening to this, write down the top 3 things that you really want to do before you die. Write them down. Take that challenge. Now take this next challenge. Do you have mastery over your subconscious mind? Do you have the ability to consecutively sustain consecutive positive thought? How long can you sustain positive thought without something creeping in? And I know, Lilly, when you're talking to clients, when you're working with people through your coaching systems and programs and consultation services, what is it that you found holds people back the most when it comes to subconscious thinking?
That's a great question. And Jay, you are one of the foremost leaders in this topic. The subconscious mind. Yeah. And I love what you've shared so far. And, you're so right. The subconscious determines so much of our behavior, so much of our results, right? Yeah. And it determines our patterns, our behavior, what we manifest, how we act, how we attract, and so on. So one of the biggest things that holds people back truly is the subconscious. And if you're watching this right now, this is literally golden. What Jay Nolan is sharing, what we're sharing here today, because There's a reason why all the manifesting tips out there aren't working very well. It's because they tell you, hey, claim that you're a millionaire. One of my students, Krista, she's so funny. Last year, she's like, oh my God, I get it now. She's like, all these years, she's been proclaiming, I'm a millionaire. And that's how she said it, right? And, not to say that she can't be. Of course she can be. But the point was she realized that for all those years, she just took in, the nice Instagram posts and, the pretty in pink and the nice little memes and all the free advice out there. Not to say that the advice isn't good, but it's just not complete. Right? It's not complete because when we proclaim something, I'm a millionaire or whatever it is that you want, those things that you have in your vision and your mind and your vision board or whatever, if it's not backed by the subconscious, it's a moot point. So in other words, we have to back things with our subconscious. Why? Because, and we can call it the unconscious as well, because words have power. So sometimes when we say subconscious, we train ourselves to think it's unimportant, when in fact it's very important. So a lot of people suggest the word unconscious. Either way, your subconscious, unconscious, the point is that we claim to do something or want something, and until it's backed by the subconscious, unconscious mind, it's a moot point. And you can do that for 10 years. You can do that for 15 years. One of my students is in real estate out of the Boston area. She's in her early 50s, and for 15 years, she read about Abraham Hicks. Right? So that's one of the, eminent, top teachers, authors in the world on the subject. But you see, reading, although it's very helpful, doesn't go deep enough to change her patterns. So for several years, she wasn't selling a house. Crazy. Right? We hopped on for a few months, and now she sold 4 or 5 houses in the last year, which is a huge jump from where she was at. Right? So what's the biggest thing that's missing for people is they proclaim or claim something without actually doing the energetic work. And what is the energetic work? The work, the effort, the desire to really change our patterns and habits of thought, which is all the work related to the subconscious mind.
Totally. Think about what Lily's saying here. She was able to work energetically, subconsciously with this powerhouse woman, what she was from the first time. So when she was putting in the time, effort, and energy and wasn't selling any houses, what was the difference? Same person. It was her habitual thought process. So what habits? I think that's the best way for me to break it down to folks, Lily. What habits do you have that you would like to change? So why would you want to change something? And most times I say to people, do you have any habits you want to break? They go, yes. Right? Well, we know this, somewhere around 80% of the population is overweight. Why? Bad eating habits. Well, do you have a habit you want to change? Yes. Why haven't you changed it? Because your subconscious mind doesn't believe you yet. It doesn't believe what you're saying. So if we take the time, effort, and energy and put you in positions like we're doing today, and we're going to do on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse, go check out my Facebook page. You can see the link there, direct there, Lily's Facebook page. Look her up at Lilly Wang. See how to pronounce her name there. You'll see her photo. There's another name that Lily has that she says, don't you say that other name. I think all of her names are wonderful and great because she's wonderful and great. But I mean, this is I'm so fired up about this, Lily, because we're going to put the work in to talk to people. What's our motive? We want to expand our brand. We're building out new brands. And those brands, here's the beautiful part about it. Are you ready for this? As we grow, you grow. So the bigger brand we're able to build, we can't get bigger without helping other people get bigger. How do you like that, Lily, as we wrap up?
I love that. I love that so much. They say that money is a byproduct of the value you bring into the world, right? Bring a lot of value, strong energy, positive energy, authentic, truthful energy, and the money will come. And the other thing you mentioned is as we ramp up and as we get better, you get better. Why? Because of quantum entanglement. And so if you're watching and listening right now, you got to really, really be mindful. Who are the top 5 people? Who are the top 10 people? Who are the top 2 people in your life? Who do you spend time with? Really, really make sure that you have a handful of people who are on this journey with you, studying this, wanting better, aiming for higher levels of standards and values and energy. because of quantum entanglement, you are never just yourself. That's an impossible thing to achieve. We're humans, we're social, and we're energetic beings. So be very, very mindful of the people, mentors, your coaches, your friends, all the right people in your life. And no one's perfect, but what we can do, what I can do, what Jay is doing, what you can do is aim for a higher level of standard. And, that's why someone like you, Jay, you're phenomenal, because yeah, since I met you and we've met in person and right, you have such high standards and you lead your team so phenomenally. So when Jay gets better, Jay's team gets better, right? When Jay gets better, yeah, I get better, Jay gets better, you get better. So listen, if you're enjoying this, find us in Clubhouse. Make sure you earmark this for your calendars. Mondays and Wednesdays, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific. Join us in Clubhouse. It's absolutely free. You don't know how much, Jay, this gentleman's time is worth, okay? I would say about $4,700 an hour, ballpark, maybe even 57. But he's gonna be in a Clubhouse, and you don't spend that at all. Just join us and really, join us, because as we uplift our vibration and energy, because that's what life is all about.
I'm loving this. I'm trying to drop in this Clubhouse link for everybody to be able to grab a hold of this particular, what's happening on Monday. Let's get it on here. All right, so Monday, boom, we're gonna have it on there. So Monday, there's the link. So if you see that link, copy that link. I'm gonna leave it there for a second. Copy it, put it in. That's gonna be happening when? That's gonna be Monday. That's April 18th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, there's the direct link. Don't miss this, because we're gonna be showing you exactly how to get this thing called the subconscious mind mastered. It's running crazy. We got to stop it from running crazy. I had a great time with you today, Lily. We'll continue to start streaming more and more. This is the first time we've streamed out, and just saying hello to everybody. I wanted y'all to my network to start getting ready for this new powerhouse we're bringing on board, Coach Lilly Wang. She's a powerhouse. She's an absolute phenom when it comes to personal growth and subconscious mastery. Any closing words you got, Lily?
Oh, well, thank you, Jay. Thanks for your leadership. I'm really proud to get to know you and to work with you and to run with you. I'm super excited about Clubhouse on Monday and Wednesday.
It's going to be powerful, guys. It's going to be off the charts, off the chain again. Let me make sure you've got it. Put the link down here one more time.
And
more time.
If you're watching this for some reason, if you didn't grab the link, just DM Jay Nolan, DM myself. Can't promise we get to all the messages, but we'll do our best. I'm going to help you get on the Clubhouse. Jay's going to help you. So don't be afraid to reach out. We look forward to seeing you on Monday.
Look forward to seeing you on Monday, guys. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, April 18th. Take